And so I was the night watchman and had to put the logs on the fire.
Okay, folks, we are now live, so welcome to our special council meeting for Beaumont City Council, our organizational meeting for Tuesday, October 29th, here at 8:33 in the morning. I'll call the meeting to order, and we'll begin with a land acknowledgement, as we always begin our meetings. The City of Beaumont respects the histories, languages, and cultures of all First Peoples of this land, whether it be a First Nation, Métis, or Inuit descent, and appreciates that their presence continues to enrich vibrant communities across the land. As we gather here in Treaty 6 territory in the homeland of the Métis Nation, we acknowledge that we are all treaty people and have ongoing responsibilities to protect and honor the treaty, the inherent rights of the people, and the land. So this morning, as we are all on Zoom, we'll be doing verbal votes, so I'll call you individually when we have the vote on each of the two items for today. And with that, I'll ask for a motion to adopt the agenda. Madam Chair, any changes to our agenda? Or Madam Chair, Madam Clerk. Let's begin properly, shall we? Your microphone's on.
Thank you, Mayor. We do not have any additions to this special agenda.
Thank you. For expediency, I'll move that the agenda of the October 29, 2024 special council meeting be adopted as presented. Discussion on the motion? Seeing none, I vote in favor. Sam, how do you vote?
In favor.
Thank you. Kat?
In favor.
Thank you. Kathy? Phil?
In favor.
Thank you. Nathan?
In favor.
Thank you very much. Motion is carried, 7-0 in favor. Item 3, organizational items, 3.1, 2025 Annual Council Meeting and Committee of the Whole meeting schedule. Madam Clerk, would you please present the item? Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. Good morning, Council. Today I'm here presenting the draft 2025 Annual Council and Committee of the Whole meeting schedule for Council's consideration. The proposed schedule aligns with the provisions of the Council's procedure bylaw and considers several factors, including a Council's summer break, statutory holidays, and key Council priorities, such as the annual budget. All Councilors must be present to approve the schedule of regular meetings in accordance with Section 193, subsection 1 of the Municipal Government Act. Once adopted by Council, all regular Council and Committee of the Whole meetings are advertised on the City of Beaumont's public website. If Council members have any questions this morning, I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. I appreciate the brevity of the presentation. So, members of Council, any discussion on the proposed Council and Committee of the Whole meeting schedule for 2025? In fact, I will move that the annual 2025 Council and Committee of the Whole meeting schedule, as set out in Attachment 1 of the October 22nd, 2024 Legal and Legislative Report, be approved. Discussion on the motion from members of Council or questions on the schedule of meetings for Council or Committee of the Whole for 2025. Seeing no questions, I'll call for the vote. I vote in favor. Sam, how do you vote?
In favor.
Thank you. Steve, how do you vote?
In favor.
Thank you. Kat, how do you vote?
In favor.
Thank you. Kathy, how do you vote?
In favor.
Thank you. Phil, how do you vote?
In favor.
Thank you. Nathan, how do you vote?
In favor.
Thank you. Council, that carries unanimously, 7-0 in favor of the motion. Next on our agenda, Madam Clerk, is 3.2, 2024-2025 Council, Board, and Committee appointments. Madam Clerk, will you please present the item?
Thank you, Mayor. The 2024-2025 appointment of councillors to boards and committees is adopted annually at the organizational meeting. The appointment process takes place and the mayor annually, and the mayor and councillors are consulted on the preferences while trying to maintain a fair balance between councillors' workloads. This report seeks council approval for the appointment of the councillors to various boards and committees for the remainder of the 2024 and up until the organizational meeting in 2025. Once approved, administration will provide notice of the appointments to all the various boards. If any council members have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. So with that, any questions, members of Council? We had a discussion through Council members of any changes potentially. There were no changes, so this reflects that. Any questions, members of Council, before I make the motion on your behalf to approve this item? Seeing no questions, thank you, Council. I'll move that the councillor appointments to boards and committees as set out in Attachment 1 of the October 22nd, 2024 Legal Legislative Services Report be approved for the terms set out therein, provided that the appointees continue to serve as councillors throughout the term of their appointment. Discussion on the motion, members of Council. Seeing none, thank you. I'll call for the vote. I vote in favor. Sam, how do you vote, please?
In favor.
Thank you. Steve, how do you vote?
In favor.
Thank you. Kat, how do you vote?
In favor?
Thank you. Kathy, how do you vote?
In favor?
Thank you. Phil, how do you vote?
In favor?
Thank you. Nathan, how do you vote?
In favor.
Thank you, Council. That carries unanimously, 7-0 in favor of the motion. Council, with that last item on your day to make this special meeting work for everybody, it does satisfy the rules of the MGA, and we have done our duty in having a proper organizational meeting on a Tuesday morning. So thank you all for attending. And with that, we are adjourned at 8:38 this morning. Thank you all and enjoy your day. Thanks, everybody. Really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.